Good morning, everyone. I am going through my fragrances right now, pondering which ones I want to focus on for February. So these are the ones I've decided on, ones I want to give some love, a couple that I want to get to know better. And of course, I also bring out others. This is my perfume tray that sits on my dresser, and I usually have my nostalgic perfumes of bottles that have gone bad on the tray. I've taken those off. Really just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to put my February fragrances on the tray. I don't actually leave them here. I put them in a turnstile in my closet away from temperature changes and light and any moisture. So putting them here on this tray is really for the effect of a perfume tray video. The first fragrance I want to focus on is my new Montale Lucky Candy. Just came in. I featured this one in my Valentine's Day video. It is a very floral, creamy, a little bit dusty in a cosmetic way, sweet feminine fragrance. It reminds me of the conversation hearts that you have on Valentine's Day, but really it's very floral and a little bit tropical with the frangipani flower. So that's Montale's Lucky Candy. Next I have Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. This is one of the most elegant, most gentle lavender vanilla combos. It just makes me feel like a beautiful woman, the most loving mom. It makes me feel classy and elegant and put together. And I really love wearing this one in the evenings as we're tucking the kids in for bed and getting ready for bed, but also, out and about. There's a licorice note that I slightly pick up in here that I think is amazing. There's a little bit of coumarin, a touch of patchouli that I really don't pick up on. I think it just grounds this fragrance, but really it's a very gentle lavender, a very soft Guerlain vanilla. Everyone says it all the time, but Guerlain really does the best vanillas, the best non-foodie vanillas. Yeah, so Mon Guerlain, I think perfect for February. Next is another that's new that I'm trying to get to know, and it's another Guerlain. It's the Petite Robe Noire Rose Cherry Flanker. So I think this one came out and was exclusive to their Paris store, if I'm not mistaken. But I found this on FragranceNet for a really good price. It is, of course, a rose and cherry fragrance with some white tea. So I think it could be a great spring fragrance, but I'm going to be testing it this month. And I will update you all what I think about it. So Le Petite Robe Noire Rose Cherry. Let's see if it says Rose Cherry anywhere. Of course, I have to include one of my favorite winter fragrances, and that's Ralph Lauren's Beyond Romance. You all have heard me talk a lot about this one lately. It's a raspberry rose vanilla fragrance. Super girly, super romantic, perfect for February. Another one you all have heard me talk about in length very recently, an obsession I cannot put down right now. It's the new Lancome La Vie Belle Elixir. Another raspberry dominant fragrance, heavy on the violet, and I get cedar wood and maybe a touch of cacao butter now. Maybe just a touch in the base. Twinkly, airy, shampoo-like, very pretty, very gentle. One that I've loved wearing this winter. One that I've been craving lately that I'm bringing back out in February is Prada La Femme. This is one of the most beautiful ylang fragrances. I think the fragrance that made me fall in love with ylang. It is ultra feminine, super elegant, and a touch soapy. It smells very spa-like to me. It smells extremely clean. It has this rich texture to it, almost like a deep conditioner for your hair. It smells very spa-like. I think it is so beautiful and so underrated, and that's Prada's La Femme. Okay, I have one more that I need to include because I'm really missing a yummy gourmand. So I'm going to put Qissa Delicious on my tray. This is a fluffy marshmallowy dark chocolate with a little bit kick of orange vanilla fragrance. It really is so delicious. It even somewhat reminds me of Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. There is a slight mintiness to this fragrance that I also pick up in Bianco Latte. But instead of being really deep and caramely, it's really fluffy marshmallow. So a dark chocolate, kick of orange, fluffy marshmallowy fragrance that is perfect for February. Okay, there's my February tray. I have a beautiful floral with some gourmand touches. I have a bright raspberry rose vanilla combo that's so romantic. I have my elegant ladies here, my Prada La Femme, that's balmy and rich and elegant and very clean smelling. One of the most beautiful ylang fragrances. I have my classic Guerlain Mon Guerlain, just this comforting, gentle, beautiful lavender vanilla, touch of licorice. I have my new La Petite Robe Noire Rose Cherry. This is actually my first ever La Petite Robe Noire. So I will update you all on what I think about her since she's new and I haven't had a chance to really get to know her. But a rose, a cherry, a white tea fragrance. I have my tried and true La Vie Belle Elixir, a raspberry violet, cedarwood that smells a little like it has plum to me. My Sugar Plum Fairy fragrance. I have my Yummy Gourmand, my dark chocolate orange vanilla marshmallow, Qissa Delicious. And I like to include a sample that I'm focusing on. So I have this sample pack here, the Prada Infusion samples. And the one that I am really focusing on for February is the Infusion de Vanille. I have loved trying that one out, and it may have made it on my wish list. It is really a yummy, yummy root beer float. It totally surprised me. I just was expecting a good layering vanilla, you know, but it's a yummy root beer float. So I'm excited to focus on that one. And I'm hoping for Diptyque Eau Rose EDT for Valentine's Day. So fingers crossed that she moves into my collection. That's all. Thank you all so much for joining me and being a part of this fragrance community. It is so fun for me. I know I say it all the time, but I love it. I love talking to you all. I love talking about perfume and life and other things that we're passionate about. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.